Kia ora, bros and girls, welcome back to the channel. We're back with chapter 2 now of Rocks and Rodents. We're going to be up against a Ebony Maw, and yeah, we've restricted ourselves to 4 stars again. So what I might do actually is I might take, we might take the Trinity in just in case, because we probably do want to have that danger sense against villains, because Ebony Maw is a villain. We can also use Void, because he's a science. We could potentially use Quake, but what I'm going to do actually, my secret weapon against Ebony Maw previously has been Wasp, so we're going to bring her along as well, just so we can have a bit of a look at her. So this bird in my path, plain vanilla, and then we've got this one splits into cornered and biohazard. Well, we can't do biohazard. We might just do the burden of might one for now and see how we go. Okay, so we got Miss Marvel. We're going to jump in here with Mephisto, grab a charge, and go from there. That's pretty good. We start immediately with the aura, so we can get some incinerate damage in there. And here we go. Throw in some more incinerate damage. We're kind of just waiting for her to throw the special, really. Oh. Probably a little bit too close for comfort there, but that does not matter. So every time we evade or hit a dex, we're losing power, really. So we probably actually don't want to do that. Gonna throw an SP2 here. We'll just block that. Not sure if that's better than evading it, to be honest, but that's okay. So Mephisto takes care of her. He's only rank 4 star anyway, so it was a little bit of a longer fight than we had anticipated, but that's okay. Man, this whole line is actually this whole line is a bunch of cosmics, to be honest, so I think we're gonna have to continue using Mephisto. So this one's probably a little bit easier, this fight. And here comes all our regen. This time I'll just block it, because I do like having the incinerate. We'll throw that SP3. I don't know if that will capture a soul, but I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Not really a terrible fight, not a great fight, but it does the business. And then we carry on. We're going to face Proxima here. And yeah, we'll just continue actually with Mephisto. Just have to be a little bit careful of Proxima's heal block, because she will probably throw that at some point, and that might throw a spanner in the works for us. That's okay. So going here, we've got the incinerate going, and the SP3 should actually drain a little bit of her power as well. Yes, I mean, I think it's getting clearer and clearer every month we do this, that it is possible to do these quests with 4 stars. Less so with the variants, which is currently, that's what I'm working on really. I'm working on kind of getting through some of the variant content, and at some point when I get a bit of time, I'll probably compile some videos of that. But as we know, it's day one, and kind of just want to get through some uncollected runs, just in case we run into any problems, or in case anybody has questions. Now, of course, if I run my main team in this, my 5 stars and 6 stars, this would be a very straightforward event, but that kind of takes all the fun out of it. And if you're looking at this video or watching this video, you're probably not at that level, because if you are at that level, you probably wouldn't be watching this video, unless you just really like watching my videos. So we'll finish this one off. This will be a long stun, and that should finish him off. Right, so next up we have Colossus. I think Sparky will take care of that. Sparky, Starky, whatever you want to call them. Both nicknames kind of work. He does do a lot of cred, actually. It's pretty cool for a 4 star. Yeah, I can't wait till I get a 5 star version of him, actually. It'll be pretty nice, but I mean, I do have better techs, to be fair, than Starkey, but he definitely wouldn't go amiss as a 5 star. And now we're up to Heimdall, and then we face Ebony Maw. So just to speed things up a little bit here, I'm going to use Starkey, because I'm not going to use him against Ebony, so just use Starkey here. Build some dex charges, and finish this battle real quick. Here's another one. Okay, now he's got True Strike, and I can't auto-evade, but I can just finish him off. See you later, Heimdall. Okay, and then we go on to the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but the boss of this particular chapter, which is Ebony Maw. So, immune to ability X reduction, kinetic transference, so if he hits into our block, he gains power. Faltering Mind, falter effects last an additional second. Cycles between physical and energy resistance, that's interesting. And regen, so we could definitely use Void, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try Wasp. Or we could use Void and play Keep Away, or we could use Blade with the Danger Sense, and basically with the Danger Sense to finish that off. You probably could even use Ronan and just keep him stun locked. So Wasp, a little bit too low level for this. I guess my 6 star Wasp would probably just finish him off in probably 2 hits, or 2 combos. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to use Void, and then if that doesn't work, we're going to go back to Blade. So one of the problems of this guy will be the fact that, yep, we're gonna miss that. The fact that he's got that physical resistance and energy resistance, which means that it's going to take a long time to do damage to him, particularly when he has them, when he's gained a lot of that. And that when he falters and it deteriorates, you're taking a lot of degen over time, which is degen, which you need a pretty large health pool really to handle that. It's not like killer degen, but it will soak it up, and Void has quite a large health pool, so he can actually deal with that pretty easily. So what we can do here is we can actually play keep away now that we've completely reversed his regen. We'll just let that regen counter go, and as it goes and as we dance away from him, we're not taking any degen damage, and he's really just slowly killing himself, but actually quickly killing himself because he is ramping up the kill. Ooh. So I got stuck into a corner there, but that took care of most of the damage, and then we can just finish him off with Blade. Void would be a really good counter to this guy. You basically just get a couple of the reversal charges on him, and then it's game over. But we're just going to finish him off with Blade here, do it nice and easy. Wasp is okay if they're higher level. He breaks that focus, but the problem in this one is not the deterioration or the degen. It's actually the regen, and anyone that can reverse regen, so Captain America Infinity War or Void is going to be fantastic for this. You could potentially even use Warlock if you really wanted to. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out, guys. If it did, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you in the next one. Kakitiano, bros and girls.